welcome in now Maine State Representative Bob Faulkingham, the State House Republican leader. Sir, good morning to you. Wonderful to have you on this morning. Quite a bit to get to here. You have said that if your state has even a tenth of the fraud that occurred in Minnesota, this could be the biggest fraud scandal in Maine history, and now you're calling for these investigations. There are reports that Gateway Community Services was overpaid by the state to the tune of nearly $2 million. So what are you hoping to learn out of a new investigation? And also, how could an alleged overpayment like this happen in the first place?
Yeah, first of all, thanks for having me on, Kelly. And this is an outrage. This is an insult to every blue-collar Mainer that works hard, that gets up and goes to work in the morning. This is an absolute insult to them that the Democrats in control of our state let this go on so long. This isn't a new story. This is something we have known about. This is something that the state itself, the DHHS, has known about through program integrity audits. And we have been sounding the alarm on this, trying to find out what these people are going to do about it. And it's been going on for so long that we do truly believe that it's the tip of the iceberg. We're only talking about one organization so far that has had massive fraudulent billing to the state. There are over 5,000 entities that bill our state, and this is one of the biggest, it's the single biggest part of our state budget. So we are deeply concerned. This is an insult to the working people of Maine who punch the time card, who get up in the morning, who go to work every day, pay some of the highest taxes in the nation, some of the highest electric rates in the nation. And they're now realizing all they had to do was set up a fraudulent daycare, and that was the path to being a millionaire.
Well, and I want to get your reaction, your statement to taxpayers, because Republicans are now demanding investigations into other sectors at the same time. Some in your party claiming this goes beyond health care. How do you believe fraud at the scale we're talking about could go unchecked? Or if it was checked, that there wasn't any movement significant enough to make some inroads here? What do you want to say to the taxpaying citizens you represent as we're now searching for answers?
I want to say to the people of Maine, you need new leadership. We've been under one-party control, the Democrats. They control the House, the Senate, and the governor's office. This fraud goes back years. This is not a new thing. They have just recently stopped paying this organization, but these program integrity audits from the state, from the DHHS, go back years. And we've been asking, what are you going to do about this? Are you going to recoup the money? Are you going to stop payments? Are you going to do anything? So meanwhile, these people had fraudulently billed in the millions of dollars. They were still getting paid by the state. So essentially, nothing was being done. It begs the question, why? Why was nothing done?
It certainly does, and you can understand the frustration. And I'm curious that if there was even knowledge about this, how this wouldn't rise to the level of action at some point across the years that you were talking about. I wanted to ask you about the political aspect of this as well, because you had the State House Speaker and Senate President, both Democrats. They've said that the fraud allegations have to be taken seriously, but that any investigation needs to be grounded in evidence, clear standards, due process, not politics. At the same time, a number of your colleagues blame the Democratic governor, Janet Mills, for the potential fraud going unchecked. How do you view her handling of the investigation? Do you believe there is intention on the Democratic side to get to the bottom of this and to work in unity with your side to get something done here?
Yeah, it's pathetic, really, to start making comments like that now, when last winter in a floor speech, I brought this all to light in front of everybody, spoke to the speaker, spoke to the podium, said, help me, when we were in the middle of a big budget battle where we were calling for something to be done about this fraud, for some fiscal responsibility. I said, Mr. Speaker, we can get it done. I have this letter with these questions that I've sent to the governor's office that we need answers to. Help me. I'll give you the letter. I gave him the letter. I gave it to all the Maine media.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.